have a lot of videos already that everything has been piled and they are working on it. Even some of them Brekete is away, which they've sent to Baba.
Okay, no worries. Would they watch the go? No worry. Everything we say, they are working on it. They already have it. This one, they're working on it.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what I heard. What
I know,
but
no. They are saying a lot of things as excuse. Okay, if they can be going and be making blunder, Baba went to Brekete the other time. They asked Baba, did you use a certificate? He said no. Why didn't they go and confirm before they tell Baba? So for the whole 5 months before they go to Brekete, they don't have enough time to work on it to be sure to go to Kuramet Hospital to know whether or not anything was given. But if you ask them, then they are underground, they are working on it. I mean, their underground is preventing people from knowing what is going on, what they are capable of doing, and what they're not capable of doing, where they are and where they are not. It's an excuse.
You know, initially we believe that the police are doing their job, so we shouldn't bother them. We never knew they're not doing anything. That is all everybody thinking. Everybody, even me, I was thinking the police are doing their job when we are waiting for them waiting for the results to come out from them. That is all my thinking. And that's the
point. That shows that the legal team is poor, because legal team is supposed to be ahead of all of us. Supposed to be knowing whether things are going or not. Not still like that like us.
Is there a legal team? There is a lawyer, there is no team. You know the meaning of team now? There is a lawyer, there is no team. So who are the team? How many lawyers do they have? That they always say legal team. How many? The only lawyer that they've said they have is Barrister Odumosu, who is in the UK. So who are the legal team?
How sure are you that is lawyer they has?
That's the thing.
They always said.
You see, the thing is this, right? Wait.
Who is their lawyer?
You see, the problem we have, right, is the people. We are quick to question ourselves, to fight ourselves. Okay, if this same energy you put it on them, you ask them the question you expect SH0CKING to answer, to be giving you how he find it out. Those who are really the legal team, they're in the best place to have answer you easily. But when you ask such question, they go tell you story, they go change you, they go dribble you. Okay, it takes an intelligent person to understand that this thing is not working. And it could say, nobody then go school now. Should we say at least we'll be professionals now.
Golden Seal, let me answer you. Paparano, you remember the first document that came out when they put the name of that Hillcrest chamber or something on it? Did you remember that first letter that came out?
Hell City.
And you asked the question of one of this is how I refer to them, because English is very simple. Of one of the people that say they are around Baba. And you said, what is the address of the chamber? He could not say. You now say, I give you homework. Go and find out the address. That person went for over a week, did not return.
No, but till today. In fact, they went telling people to avoid my live stream. People were messaging.
Thank you very much.
But I just left them and said,
the second one that was published, the one that they say people, lawyers that are representing Joseph Aloba, that Joseph Aloba did not authorize anybody to represent him. They now put an address in that one. Do you remember that day you say, where is the address? We saw address. But the first one they published, there was no address. Then I asked myself, if truly that name is an established chamber, why would you do your first publication as a legal representative of a client that have a matter like this and not put your address? And when the address was questioned for people to check, they went away, Biorito Songi, and never returned. But when they did the second one, because they were questioned, they put an address. You get what I'm saying? Secondly, you find out that when people discuss in a very heated discussion, what those people say that they need to do, you will find out that in the next 2 days, that is what they will do.
That's what they will go and do.
In other words, and I continue to ask, if they say they have a team of legal people, a team of legal team are legal-minded people who should be more of legal aids and lawyers. How many lawyers do Baba have? The only one they've ever told us was the one that replaced that man that went to...
And that person is not in Nigeria, Kutesi, Nigeria.
And is Odumosu. And the number he gave is a UK number.
So it's like that lawyer has a sister in Nigeria, like a Monisola Odumosu. It's like that's the person running the show.
Bros, wait now. And if you question, if they come on social, someone else will speak for the lawyer. It is either Muyiwa Baba brother. It is either other people. So I continue to ask, who are really the legal team? Because it is English. You say football team. It means everybody in that team, their business is football. You say a PR team. Everybody in that team, their business is PR. You say legal team. The people in the legal team, who are they? Can they be unveiled for us to know who they are? Because at the end of the day, you do not see a team that is proactive, that is thinking beyond what is happening, and they are able to take every step. Because when you ask them the cogent question, they will say they are working on that.
If you remember, it was here we were at that time. They have not done DNA. The pressure we were giving them here. Now, I was sent to customary court. They said they want to file it to state high court. I said, I mean, case like this start from a lower court, okay? Then the next thing they told me that it has already been filed to state high court. You were even here that they said, I don't want to mention them here. You said order has been given. I want to ask more questions. You said, no. Operano, late to now. We can celebrate. Joke. And you say you hold him responsible. You say, why not? I mean, when I was okay, you want to hold the person responsible. At the end of the day,
Osa now?
Yes, as in the last time to bring up my time.
Remember that day before he came up, he said it's only if aristocrats can say Paparano will not drag me. That was what he said that day. Paparano will not drag me. I said, come, we want to ask questions. You see, there are a lot of things. As far as I'm concerned, I like the work they are doing, but it is good when you see how prepared the Wunmi team is. How prepared these people are at every junction. You want to fight people, you are not prepared. You are working on assumption and presumption. How long are you going to do it? And you are saying government is against you, police is against you, Chief Corona is against you.
And the worst is that even different interesting teams want to begin to help. They went to capture Baba. Baba is just restricted.
No.
Sure, get. Baba is restricted to only them. Other team who want to help don't have access because they need Baba's signature. They don't allow. They keep Baba, but they are not doing anything. When you talk, they say trust issue.
You remember in January, you see, me, I like to keep receipt. You remember in January when there was a team that said, they came to make noise. Someone, I would say a team, someone came to make noise. Baba do not want to sign the petition for DNA. We prepare it. Our lawyer was waiting for him. He did not come to sign. And they said they are not. That was in January. Yes. And they said, at that time, they said Wunmi was not. They said Wunmi was not. They cannot get her address as of January that she was running a tasketer. Because what they told those team was they've already prepared that same petition that they cannot sign two petitions. They will sign the one their lawyer has made.
Imagine.
And they said, and they said Baba has not signed because they want to get where Wunmi was staying as of January. Now in March, you now said you've gotten the court order. You now say you went to Wunmi's house when you knew in January that Wunmi has been running a tasketer. So do you expect to see Wunmi to give her the something? What you knew in January? Were you not supposed to go to the court and tell the court, we have on good authority, this is the address of the person, but the person is moving about. We will also file at the same time that if we do not find the person at home, we can publish this order through the media. You will have gotten it because you know. Not that you will now go there, you don't see, you now go back to court and say, court, we want to file again. Okay, since that time that they've not been able to give to Wunmi, have they come back from the court to tell the court that they want to give Wunmi the court order through a substituted means of media till now, and this is over a week after. So you begin to tell yourself,
go this thing, no understand what you're talking.
Really serious?
You understand what SH0CKING just said? See what he's saying here. By January. No. I feel my that could look nice. But just see, yeah. See what it is this one. We like what me I'm doing, right? I don't want to be in that position, but I can open people's mind. I want everybody to be convinced and then go and faja. But me, I'm opening the space. I'm bringing the discussion. I'm stating things that I'm seeing that is not right. But I do not want to initiate because I'm a host. Okay? And even aside from that, like, it doesn't look nice on me. But I mean, on people who are attending, who are also, I mean, even for the same that we're all aiming for justice for mobile, okay, our whole voice speaks louder. Because if I take it as my own personal responsibility, like, it will just be like maybe beef or jealous or whatsoever, or that and that. But somebody who is attending, okay, who they are part of the population, they are part of the movement, okay, and in a very big voice, if everybody is requesting for that thing and saying it, it will get done. It will get done. That's how me I see. I like to see things done. I don't like when one person is there fighting everybody.
I'll say you should remain a scientific host and not a fracas host. Anyways, you're doing an amazing job. I want to find out if the next corona inquest would have more coverage, better than the last one. Like, will it be made public more? You know.
Do you think our people learn? Do you think we learn?
Yeah, that's why I'm raising this up now. So we have between now and then to work on something.
The modality has been decided. It's continuation. Go on.
Titus Tyler, I asked the same question that you just asked now, which the answer was given to me that no, it's not going to be reviewed for people to see, but it will be something like private, that just the way they do the first one that wasn't reviewed. Then I asked why. They said it just corona inquest is not, it's just questioning and answering, not anything more than any other thing. Just, you know, like that. So
Golden.
I was just worried, and I wish
Golden,
they can
let's be frank. Most requests are not televised. I would not like to. Most requests are not televised.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand that. But as in from our part, we justice seekers, we need to try to make sure there's a bit of work on that.
Titus,
even if it's on the outside.
Let me answer your question. Titus, let me answer your question. You see, corona inquest is a public inquest. It's a public inquest, but because of the sensitivity and the thought that the people that are in corona inquest, they were mourning. If you go to that inquest on yourself without media paparazzi, you'll be allowed to sit down because you can also ask questions. The justice or the magistrate seated that day, we ask the public if anybody has any question to ask the witnesses. But in terms of recording, the reason the woman turned back recording was the first time was this. Let us get it clear. The very first day was not the day, was the day they came together to tell themselves, you know, the opening of the corona inquest. It wasn't open for the public that day. It was strictly for the members and the police. That was why the woman shut down media. But the second hearing, there was media. That was when Westo was going there. When Westo went with his camera, when they cross-examined Baba, I guess, or Adura, he was there with a phone and was showing it live. Nobody stopped him. But the very first day was when the woman said, let us tone things down. This is the very first day. I only want to address the party according to the rules and regulations. Then subsequently, we can have the public coming in. So if anybody goes there, this is now a continuation. A corona inquest is a public inquest because they are just gathering information.
Okay, no,
I understand.
Anybody,
I understand.
Also, the thing is this one, they are allowed to come in, even from the first day, they are allowed to come in, I mean, with camera, with video, before the hearing. But
Yes.
once the hearing starts, all gadgets will be kept away. You have to judge. That's the modality.
Yeah, it's because
Nobody
they don't want
have
to
any
hear
audio. It will, in fact, you will hardly play me any audio of inquest in Nigeria. Audio of inquest.
But still, it is a public event. So if
But
you go there, you can
shouldn't it be carried by the news at least?
No.
Okay.
No, it is not. The Corona have their rules. Even in court, it is the judge that will decide if you should televise it or not. Because they will ask you, why do you want to televise it? If they see merit in it, they will allow. If they don't see merit in it, they don't want. If you go to courts even in Britain and America, public courts, do you know what the journalists or television show? They show diagram of drawings of people that are examined. That is what they show many a times. They don't even show it the way we show our election cases. They will not show it like that. But you can.
I understand, Arista. I understand.
That is what.
Can I just ask one more question, if you can help us in this area, considering you're familiar with the law? Last inquest, we noticed that certain questions that were supposed to be asked wasn't asked. Is it possible we write up a list of questions we expect to be asked, hoping it gets to the right person?
Now, this is how it's going to be. Questions were not asked because the people that were asking questions did not ask those questions. So it is nobody's fault. Now, I believe in the break of the inquest, a number of people will have listened more to people and they will have asked a number of questions. Now, let me take the public lawyer, for example. I'm not talking about Baba's lawyer now. Let me take the public lawyer. The public lawyer, the way they went about it, when they wrote an application to join and it was approved, was they apply for the certified true copy of the formal proceedings so that they can look at it and they can be able to list some witnesses they will love to cross-examine and some questions that are not answered or asked that they will love to ask, or some questions they will want more light to be shed on. And I think that is why most lawyers, because the last inquest, you have more than 15 lawyers in that room. There are many people of interest. MPA Ikurudu was there. Creative people were there. One Alaji Ali something. The Falano, Baba's lawyer, and a couple of lawyers. But you have up to 15 lawyers seated there. And you still have the people from the DPP, Lagos State there. Now, if anyone that want to continue and for them to be able to ask the right question that will throw out more information, they ought to get the CTC. They should have been listening to what people are saying so that they will list the question. Because if you list the question now, all of them have been listening to people talking. So I believe by now, if they are lawyers, they should have picked, those areas they will ask them. We just hope that they ask the right question and they follow through. They follow through with the question, not just ask any question. Ask intelligent question and ensure that you get clarity on those questions. But I believe the people's lawyer, with them getting the CTC, they will be able to read everything and know the areas they could get some answers to shed more light.
Top moving.
Hello.
This your 18.1K coin like this.
Thank you, Aristo.
No go tell me thank you. You there among people where they tell me where they go they discuss how they collect lion have been.
And you hear what the government are saying. Oh, the people on TikTok, blah blah blah. Everything shouldn't end into fracas. This is not a matter of fracas. This is a matter of justice.
What right does the
What will
government
come
have?
from them,
They only
but
say
the
TikTok.
subject matter is about justice for his Mohbad, the Alobas family, and that's just the way it is.
When some people carry somebody's mother and put on a platform, when the woman did not come for you people, she did not talk to you, and you carried her mother and put on a platform and started doing shake. Am I getting it wrong? No, let's think about it. Whatever they want to put out there, they will put out there regardless.
I have shared, if you want to continue to do that fracas, you can go ahead and do it.
But you understand, Chel, where I'm coming from, right?
I understand. That was why I was trying to say that.
About right now, they would
Their own side of a story, but the wise, we need to be very wise and very careful when listening to that interview, because it was just an attack. The thing is that, where was she all this while? Why was she silent all this while? Why is it that it was when Corona is about 4 days today that she now decided to come out to give her own side of the story? That means they must have gone to meet her to come and fire back, because that's the kind of the game plan. All right. So, and I've been hearing some both sides say that they want to go and don't bring Baba Mohbad to respond to that. You don't need Baba Mohbad to respond to that, because when Baba Mohbad has never come to talk about family matters in this issue. He was just talking about what he saw. All right. He has never been anywhere on social media saying any negative things about his wife, or the mother of his children. So if she comes from Baba Mohbad, you know the reason why she did that. It's as simple as that. What we are looking for is justice for Mohbad, and you think they can use you to come and even the woman that you interviewed did very well. She allowed her to express her mind. She didn't stop her from talking, blah blah blah. She spoke her mind. Let her head her mouth, own whatever. Let her head it up. But that's the family matter. It's family matters now. And that's just the way it is. If you should start dissecting whatever she said, I swear to God, 5 hours, we're still going to be here. We are still going to be here. So what I am interested, if you listen to our story, which we are going to talk about it whenever you're ready, Lady Ryan, all right? She said something about Wunmi, about the lady in pink. And she said some things that can also put her in trouble as well. Yeah. There are some things that she said that we can actually pick from too. They ask her, there's a lot of rumors saying that you and Wunmi went to a hospital to go and do DNA test. They asked her, is it true? She dodged that part. She didn't answer. Only I don't know how to speak this Yoruba very well, but you that talk, there are some wise people that are also going to dissect all what you've said so far. They will dissect it into pieces and they'll give you a response. They ask you, the woman in pink with the pink hat. What was that woman there in the video? She said, that woman with the pink hat was Darosha's girlfriend. And I ask, Darosha's girlfriend? If you are telling us that woman in pink was Darosha's girlfriend, can you ask Darosha to bring that girlfriend? And then she must wear that same clothes that she wear that day with the pink hat. Bring that Darosha's friend to us now. Bring it to the media. With the clothes to work, you will see that she will keep quiet. You are telling us Darosha girlfriend. Then bring that Darosha girlfriend. We want to see him. I want to see her. Playing games. With what we saw, we compare, we construct, and all stuff like still saying that person in the pink hat is Darosha girlfriend. Okay, bring that Darosha girlfriend. She must come to the media with the pink hat. They won't be able to prove that now. Mohbad in the interview said that before, she said she did not see the body of Mohbad, though. She didn't go inside, though. In this interview, she said she saw blood. So, but you said you did not go inside. So how do you know there was blood? So you also confirmed that you also saw blood too. That means whatever your younger sister said, she was all right. And Baba Mohbad said it's also right. Can you see where I'm coming from now? Even if it's Darosha girlfriend, what was she telling her? Why can't they allow her to talk by herself? Exactly. But the fact is that we're telling you that the woman in pink was Wunmi. She's saying that it's not Wunmi, not Darosha girlfriend. No, now bring that Darosha girlfriend to us. That she come out with the hat. That person that you claim is Darosha girlfriend, we would love to have her. You see how they want to change their narrative because of the cast, and they're trying to tell her that it's Darosha girlfriend. No, she's not Darosha girlfriend. Bring that Darosha girlfriend to the media. It's Wunmi now. The woman in pink is Wunmi. She said it's Darosha girlfriend. Then let her tell her to bring that Darosha girlfriend to the media to prove they're innocent now. They will not be able to do that. So if you cannot produce that Darosha girlfriend that you claimed is the Darosha girlfriend, then forget it. That person that we saw, we're telling this Wunmi, they are trying to debunk that the person is not Wunmi, and she now came out to lie again and a Darosha girlfriend. Tell your brother, Darosha, to bring this girlfriend to the media with that act on again. They won't be able to provide that girl because that person is not Darosha girlfriend. The person is simple. It's a Wunmi. It's a Wunmi now. That's why I said that there's a lot to pick from what she said. If Baba Mohbad if you are the owner of the land, you work, you are the one that possesses the land that Baba Mohbad built as well. Because he's talking about that's not what led to crime of Mohbad. You and your baby daddy, you had issue. Go and sort your issue out of it. You said you told Blessing not to fight for justice. She should not dabble into justice for Mohbad. So we that were talking of justice, we our head no correct, or isn't it? She said a lot. 1 hour interview. She faja badly. Her aim was just to come for Baba Mohbad. And that's just, she really faja. And that is a family matters. Family matters into this. Family issues. I'm even surprised that Tom Batomi is quiet too. Tom Batomi. I mean, you don't born again. Sam Batomi, are you there?
I see you sleeping. He's sleeping. Then I told me, come up.
She's up now. That is her there. She's just quiet.
I see you sleeping. That's it.
And after they come out, they'll be changing coming with their own narratives and all stuff like that. She said this, she not said that. She said this, she didn't say that. We want to hear it straight from the horse's mouth, and all. That's just the way it is. I don't know why they cannot just allow media to stream it. Even they can Brekete, ours is a powerful media family program. They can give them the license to, or NTA, to air this program, so we can hear and see directly from those people that are going to say at the corona inquest, instead of we hearing from a third party of different people. This is where they change different narratives. They will use our head to be, he said this, no, he didn't, I was there, you were not there, maybe you didn't hear that part, you went out. It is really confusing, trying to confuse our head. What we want is justice. Yeah, exactly. Lady Ryan, are you there? What's going on, Bella?
Boss man, I think we can live. Maybe their girlfriend will be what I don't know. In that picture, the lady that put on a pink cap, is it Darosha girlfriend or Wunmi?
Don't hear what I've been saying so far. That person is not.
I was just
they just need to come up with their own narratives. That person is Wunmi. So if Mama Mohbad came out yesterday,
when he was even talk to Mama Mohbad, he's the one that even directed Mama Mohbad to say this, to say this. What is it?
I am telling you for free that there was actually there's some of them allegedly there was someone behind Mama Mohbad telling her what to say, and that's just the way it is. So now when they ask her who was that lady in pink and he said Darosha's girlfriend, and the answer is this: okay, you said we from Baba Mohbad's team, we said that person was Wunmi. You are not claiming from your Wunmi side saying that person was Wunmi. Okay, can you bring that Darosha girlfriend to the media and let us confirm?
Yes.
Bring that girl that you claim that is your brother's Darosha's girlfriend, let her come with the print ad and let us check again. Let's compare again. They will never see. This is just the best way of keeping them quiet. They won't be able to say nothing because that person does not look like Darosha's girlfriend. That person is actually Wunmi. Now, if we tell them to bring that girlfriend out, they will stay mute. They won't be able to say nothing. We have intellectual here. They know what they're doing. They're just trying to silence people because they don't cast. That was Wunmi. Wunmi. That's just the way it is. I asked a question about the DNA, that secret DNA. She stylishly, she didn't answer that question. But if you ask her, did they go for a secret DNA test? She dodged that questions. We are smart people too. So why did she dodge that questions? And they also ask her, Before they asked her, did you see the body of Mohbad? She denied that she never saw the body of Mohbad. But now she claimed that she saw the blood. So you saw the blood. So you went into their house now. Can you see that you're actually contradicting yourself, Mama Mohbad? You are contradicting yourself. They also asked her again. He said a lot. I guess tomorrow, I don't know how we're going to do it. If we should treat that interview of Baba Mohbad because Baba Mohbad, he said Baba Mohbad did not consider her as his Baba Mohbad's wife. And I was like, why do you have to be mad? You're not legally married to Baba Mohbad. You're just a baby mama. Baba Mohbad also equally a baby daddy to you. He's not your husband. It's a baby daddy. All right? So you went your way. Baba Mohbad went his way. You met another woman out there. And they also equally, just like the same right that you have, they also have, because they also equally have kids for him as well. Baby mama. So you are baby mamas. You're all baby mamas. So maybe now that Mohbad now came back and want to put all of you together, you and Baba Mohbad back together, and you're angry that Mama Lolade that is now with Baba Mohbad. Of course, I don't know. It's all family issues. Family matters, family matters. All what she said yesterday, nothing but family matters. The only thing she said, and the few things that she said that in regards to justice for Mohbad, it was like, do you go and do DNA? Yeah, she dodged that one. And some other things about the lady in cap with the pink hat. She denied that one, that then the person was not Wunmi, Darosha's girlfriend. And that's just the way it is. Every other thing, Baba Mohbad is wicked. Oh no me, hey, and send them to is it what they call it? Preaching school, missionary school. Is it to be a pastor? Is it what they call it? If you send someone to missionary school, pastoral course or whatever school, I send it.
School of discipleship or like this.
Exactly.
I don't know that thing.
Baba Mohbad, blah blah blah.
Mad.
Baba Mohbad. When you left Baba Mohbad, they give you guys quick notice. But I want to tell you that according to Baba Mohbad's story too, saying, and according to those, we send people to that location, where that location of that man, that when it should happen, that house in Sango, people are there, people that also still know the story stay there. That same address, is it number 11 or number 15? People that still knows the story now. They let up people to understand that after the incident, Baba Mohbad could not face the youth there because they know that they know the story of that man, the story about that man and the story of Baba Mohbad, and then because of shame and all that, Baba Mohbad had to leave that place. Baba Mohbad had to leave that vicinity. That's why Baba Mohbad left that place. So it's not about quick notice. She claimed that they gave Baba Mohbad quick notice because she stopped paying and because Baba Mohbad chased her away. So if you claim that Baba Mohbad, do you also know that after there was a time that you guys were so broke that Baba Mohbad had to be, you all have to be sleeping in a shop? Maybe your own shop. You have a grinding machine. For you to know that we have our facts right. There are some people that did private investigating that went to go to that address to get stories from the location as well. So they said there was a time that you guys went to be sleeping in the, you could not afford to pay rent, and then you guys went to be sleeping in a shop. I guess your own shop, because you have a machine, grinding machine. You guys were sleeping in the shop as well. So family matters. Family issues. All what she said yesterday was just family issues. We can dissect that tomorrow because, of course, if you want to talk about that tomorrow, it's going to take 5 hours because the conversation, our interview was a long, a very stretchy one. And that's just the way it is. So this corona inquest, they've called upon this set of people that we should be expecting. Number one on the list was Darosha. We have Prime Boy, we have Spending, and we have the nurse. Now, let me tell you something real quick, everyone. The person that's going to change the game on Wednesday corona inquest is nobody but Spending. We should all be praying that nothing should happen to that boy on Wednesday because he has a lot to talk about. Prime Boy has a lot to talk about. And the nurse has a lot to talk about as well. And when these people start talking, they would speak, especially Spending. They will talk. Any form of distraction, let us remain focused. Let us just remain focused. And that's just the way it is. Even as of today, Darosha is still running, still trying to run away. But we're going to see if he's going to show up at the inquest or he won't. We shall see if Darosha himself is going to show up at the inquest or he won't.
Why would they run if truly they are innocent?
That's just the way it is. Hopefully, we shall see. Yeah. So, for Prime Boy, the arrest, I've come out to talk about the arrest of Prime Boy is basically unnecessary. The arrest of Prime Boy is basically unnecessarily of arresting. Why? How you want to arrest Prime Boy? Do you guys have any evidence of the bully or a threat to life that you wrote against her? I'm talking to Wunmi at this time. For you to write a petition against someone, you have to have your evidences right. So if you claim that a Prime Boy bullied you or cyber bullied you and all that, you have to come up with your proof. And I'm challenging you to come up with your proof. And then why did they arrest Prime Boy without prior notice? And then did you invite Prime Boy and he didn't answer you guys? Prime Boy was supposed, usually every Tuesday, he goes to the police station to sign and then go back. So on that fateful day, Prime Boy went to the station to do his normal regular routine. And then they detained him.
Bossman, I think we should just talk about the Corona inquest for now, and then anything about Prime Boy, because he's going for this stuff. We shouldn't let him just.
No, I'm not saying that. I know.
Purposely, we should not do that. Let's just talk about the Corona inquest. You know what I mean? Let's just leave that one for now.
You have something to say about the Corona inquest?
We've been talking about the Corona inquest, We've been talking about the Corona. We have a lot of things that they talked about the Corona inquest for over 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Because you've not been here, that's why, So, so we've talked about the Corona. Unless you have any other thing to talk about,
I noticed that you guys have been online for a long time.
We have.
And I don't want to keep flogging or saying, repeating the same thing over and over again, and that's just the way it is. I've been calling your name now. Where did you go to?
Me? Okay, I think I went to grab some things to eat. I've been sitting down here, needed to eat something. I just came in now and I was just listening to you and the things that you've been talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to listen to the go ahead and listen to the interview about Mohbad, and then you can tell if you want us to dissect it tomorrow or not. Because she really fragile there.
Send it to me. Let me even listen to it.
I guess Bella has actually, she said she sent it to you.
Okay, I'm going to listen to it. Because a lot of people have been here talking about this thing yesterday. Prayed. I think get some people listen to it. I did not.
Yeah, she really fragile. And like I said, 80% of what she was talking about in that video was just family matters, family issues, stories that happened in the 90s. That's what she was talking about. Oh, he did not allow me to see my son. Oh, he separated me from my son. The pain. She's trying to revenge. The pain. She was just voicing her own side of a story, which the interviewer allowed her to express herself. And she was able to bring out our own side of the story. And at the end of the day, they were dashing out
herself and her husband. Or her ex-husband, rather. That's between the two of them. As long as it's got nothing to do with the justice.
Or her baby daddy.
Her ex-husband. I think they were married also.
They were not married though.
Okay, the father of her children. Her ex-father of her children.
Because she said it in that video, in that interview, that Baba Mohbad said that she's not his wife. And she was holding on to that. That Baba Mohbad said she's not his wife. And I was like,
That's between the two of them. Also.
Exactly.
That's just between the two of them. My thing is, I'm following what you said. Let's stick to what the Corona inquest, the case with Justice for Mohbad. These people, like you said, is their family issue. let them deal with their family issue. If Baba Mohbad comes out to talk about his wife, his family issue, that's between the two of them. That's them. I don't, unless you want to talk about it.
That's why I said that some of the old shouldn't bring Baba Mohbad out to talk about it. It doesn't worth it. No, it doesn't worth it. All right, so that's it for today, right?
I guess so. I'm tired. I'm tired. Unless you want to continue with the live, I have to go take a nap. I'm tired. I've been on for like how many hours? I've been on.
Right. You should go to sleep or like just look up for a minute.
Yeah. I need to refresh in my I just need to just take a nap and unless you have something new you want to say, boss man.
Except you guys want me to be telling you stories, fabulous.
No.
I will give you fabu, so that the view could go up. Do you want that?
Breaking news.
It doesn't. At this point, it's not even about the.
That was just on the lighter mood, though. Okay,
I think it's just about once we have people on the panel and we can talk about it. Whoever joins. If they don't join, that's fine. If it's just me and you here, we'll talk. If it's just me, I will talk. If it's just you, I'm sure you will talk. If it's just Abby Nation here and nobody here, he will talk. If it's just Bella, I'm sure Bella has a lot. He'll talk. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who have been here. Some people came in, left, and all of that, and it sometimes can be very draining to be here, and sometimes you just want to stay for like 2 hours or 1 hour, and then you find yourself staying here for like 5 hours and all of that. So it becomes very draining when some people also try to spoil or jeopardize your efforts. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That's the reason why we're here on TikTok, right? We're here to analyze things as we see it. I don't think anybody can bully me out of talking about the justice for Mohbad. I came here by my own free will. Will stay here by my own free will and do what I need to do by my own free will. So I just pray that God gives us also wisdom to run this show, wisdom to talk. It's not about just having people here. Oh, let's do this, let's do that. If we have nothing to talk about, then we'll talk about other things. There are so many things out there that we can talk about. We don't necessarily have to. There's nothing here. We don't have to talk about it. But the reason why I came out was because I also wanted to hear, and I was able to go back and ask some of the questions that some people came here to ask, right? I still have so many questions from Funny, from Love Me More. There were so many questions you guys asked. You hope that they ask at the corona.
To ponder upon it, she'll go and rephrase it, and, pay somebody to come outside and start talking rubbish. Yes.
You see, Wunmi is ready for this thing. And she's smart. She got people around her that are doing the thinking for her. But it is sad enough that people around Baba are not as smart, thinking, and always ahead. You see, this is...
Your life, you need to protect yourself. You need to do everything they want. You need to use one of these guys, just one of them as a scapegoat. Even if they're talking carelessly, but let one of them just be as a scapegoat. He will be the one to explain to his friends or whatever to stop talking rubbish. That's all I have to say for this now, for your own part. For Mama Mohbad, we are not going to give that woman relevancy because it's obvious she is frustrated. Her greediness make her to be a toy under those kids.
Audio, but it's a good one for them.
Yeah, it's a good one for them. It's a good one for them.
It's a good one for them. The family was not notified. None of the family member knows about it. How did that just happen? And even the matter people who have got certificates, they got fake certificates.
They would have done the documents. They would. Paparano, that is something I remember. You see, many at times we confuse Nest of King. I like you to Google Nest of King and
yes.
The meaning of Nest of King.
Let me read it
People
out. People
always confuse Nest of King.
No, it's okay. Let me read it out before you comment. Just wait here.
Yeah.
It's good for us to. It's an English word. Next of kin. So next of kin is. It says, closest living blood relative. A person's next of kin is their closest living blood relative, including spouses and adopted family members. The designation as next of kin is important in the context of intestate succession, as a descendant next of kin is prioritized in receiving inheritance from the descendant estate. So in a nutshell, closest living blood relative, that is a person next of kin, is their closest living blood relative, comma, including spouses and adopted family. Now go on.
You see, many a times, if you see some documents in Nigeria, and I think all over the world, they will say, write your next of kin. In that context, it's only telling you to write your closest relative that can be reached. When it comes to inheritance, you must specify that your next of kin is your inheritor. It is not casting gold, never casting gold. That is why when you see will, the person that is writing a testament of will list the name. You must list it. For example, if you fill a bank document, they could tell you have a next of kin. If your family is living in a different country, who will be your next of kin in Lagos? If your family, for example, is living in London, it is your closest relative. That does not classify them to take over your inheritance. Now, does this guy we are talking about, does he have a substantive will? We will take it back to what that lawyer came out when he came out with a petition against Baba Mohbad. He said there is no will, not to even to talk of someone's name on his property.
Yes, that there is no will anywhere.
You understand what I mean? Now,
Yes,
what this woman is trying to say, thank you. What this woman is now trying to say, note it. We will begin to have conversation about there is a will somewhere. You know, they started it in the beginning. When they started, in the beginning, they said it is Liam's name that is on Mohbad's property. Before they came to, they will reinstate it again and be saying there is a next of kin, there is a this, there is a that.
Yeah.
And you know that day when we discussed that matter, I said, how out of 10 young men of Mohbad's name, the first house you will build in your life, will you put the name of the only child you have there? As a young man, it's your name that will be on it first. Because you don't know the number of children you will have. You do not have a pre-notion that you are going to die the following year. So out of 10 young men, you will hardly see 2 to say, I put the name of my only child that is 4 or 5 months old. And these people came with that narration. Just let us watch and see. They will rekindle it and they will begin to talk about will again. Because these people just want to be creating narrative.
Especially Otumba. Otumba is good at that.
And they will now throw you, people will begin to argue. The more you argue with them, the more they gain traction. The more they copy it, the more they share among themselves. The more they begin to clap for themselves. Just the way they did that of the menstrual blood. These are the people you are dealing with. They are paying as many people as possible to be their foot soldiers. Just to be going about. People just have to be brilliant with these people. If not, or more. They are ready. They are only interested in Mohbad's estate. Nothing else. They just want to get as many things as they have and run away with it. And I doubt if Mohbad still have money in his account. They move most of his money through Bitcoin. They use it to buy Bitcoin and they've moved it. You will not see traces.
All right, who else want to comment?